Hi there, welcome. This is Amanda from MeraKalpa Malas. We have our new line of Morse code bracelet kits and I wanted to show you how to put them together. They're pretty simple, it's just a stretch bracelet, but if you haven't made a stretch bracelet before, you might find this very helpful. So this is the bracelet we will be making today. And we'll go ahead and get into our bag to get the supplies out. So it's the Truth Morse code bracelet. And you can place your beads anywhere. If you have a tray, it's pretty handy, but if not, you could even use a paper towel on your counter just to keep beads from moving everywhere. In your bag, you'll have your pre-cut elastic cord all ready for you. And we'll go ahead and lay out our pattern. You'll also have a pattern page in your kit too. But for today's video, we'll just go ahead and use this as the example. So we'll start by placing our beads in the tray. Now we've finished doing our layout and we have the Morse code pattern right here in the tray. You can see it there. The next step is we're going to go ahead and string this on to the stretch cord. The first step in stringing your beads is to secure the end. So you'll take one of your extra beads that you don't need for your pattern and you will just thread it onto the cord here and tie it on just like so. And this is so that your beads will stay in place while you string them on. The next thing to note is that this bead that came in your kit is a knot cover bead, and the idea is when you're done you slip this right over the knot and you don't see it. So we're going to go ahead and start with that guy because at the end that's where the knot will be placed. And then we'll go ahead and pick a direction. You either want to go this way or you can go this way all around. So we'll just go ahead and start with the white. Okay, so now we have finished stringing all of the beads onto the cord and we're going to make sure that this fits well. So go ahead and try to make sure you hold these really well and don't drop them or your beads will go everywhere. So you want to go ahead and bring your strands together and just do kind of like one part of a square knot like you're tying your shoes, and then just hold it and try it on and see how that fits. For me, I think I'd want to take one white bead out because I like it to be a little more snug like this amber bracelet here. So I'm going to remove one white bead. Okay, and so now you've checked the size and you know it's going to fit you, so you can go ahead and release that extra bead that you had on the end that was holding everything. Take that off. And we'll go ahead and tie our knot. So it's really simple, just like you're tying your shoes. This is called a square knot. So we cross the threads over each other, pull them relatively tight, not too loose, and then we're going to go ahead and do it again. And pull that nice and snug. And then the very last step is to secure it with an overhand knot. So take both of your strands and your one hand, wrap it around your fingers and go ahead and tuck it through like this. And then you can release your finger out of it and then take your two threads, pull them nice so that gets snug. And then the very last step is to go ahead and trim this. Now we're going to trim these long cords and hide the knot under the silver bead. If you have scissors, they work, or if you have snips like these, they're handy too. So let's look at this real close here. We want to make sure that we don't cut too close to the knot or it might come undone, and we don't want to cut too far. So it's probably about this far in. I guess that's about 1/4 inch, less than 1/4 inch. We're going to snip that, and then we're going to go ahead and tuck it into our silver bead. So we went ahead and tucked the knot under this silver bead here so it'll hold it. If you want to, you can always add a tiny bit of like super glue or something in there to your knot to make sure it's secure. I haven't had any issues with them breaking though, so I just do it like that. And there you are, your Morse code bracelet is finished. And just to check out the pattern here, it's pretty cool. So the silver knot cover is the beginning of your word. So that's where the word truth begins here. And the sandalwood is your dash. The silver spacer is a space. And the blue amazonite is the dot. So the dots, dashes, and spaces all line up to make the word truth. And it's a really cool silent reminder, a little hidden message for yourself. And it makes a beautiful stretch bracelet as well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed making your Morse code bracelet, and just as a little teaser, here is the full collection. So we have calm, love, truth, and focus are all of the different Morse code bracelets, and they look really fun when you stack them with the complementary bracelets like the sandalwood or the howlite. So head on back over to the shop if you want to pick up some more of those. Otherwise, enjoy and happy creating. Take care.